Hello everyone. So welcome back to the daily What's Happening to Him reading. This one's for Wednesday, August 20th. So what's happening to Krasnov today? Wednesday, August 20th, 2025. And I'm using, as you can see there, the Visions of Life Tarot by Taroko Studio. Right there. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, so the Six of Cups, I'm going to take it literally, like he's wishing he could just eat anything he wants, but he's having trouble with his blood sugar and high blood pressure. So there's that. But, you know, in the regular tarot, if it were to come through reverse, it's my card for dementia. So, yeah. You know, but if you really look at the artwork there, she's got her hand up, like, no, don't look, right? And her purse is there. She's like, oh no, let's just stay going forward. I do love it. She's thinking about how much she loves all those sweets. And, you know, that's him. Oh my goodness. Okay. So, dementia and wanting sweets, and this is what's happening to him. Want. Never enough, right? And then he's got the can of whoop ass upside the head. This is the death card. So that's his biggest challenge, is that he's stuck in this place of not being able to move forward. Going through transitions and endings of physical change would be on the table for him if he were to, or in his life for him, if he were to let go. But he doesn't. So what's happening to him is that he's not able to move on. He's got these control issues that are just terrible. Now, it's also a card when it comes from the challenge position for, well, besides survival issues, but do you remember when he was on the golf course in Scotland and the midges attacked him? And I had this card for that day, not in this deck, but in the regular tarot. And I said, you know, one of the meanings when it comes to reversed is bites. It could be bugs, it could be dogs, it could be snakes, it could be anything with, you know, that gives pain. So that's his big challenge for today. Okay, let's see what else. So with the King of Cups, what else is happening to him is he's needing to learn some things, but this could also be somebody else in his life that's trying to teach him more than his little pea brain can take in, because we do know that he doesn't really have a very high IQ. So what does he need to learn about most today? Let's keep going. Eight of Pentacles. Now, like I said, I don't allow for reversals in this deck so that you can see the artwork, but to me, this Eight of Pentacles in this deck to me is just somebody who is really locked in. Like the door's there. A person could walk away, but it's a bit of a can't get your head out of what's going on online. What are they saying about me, right? Because there's a lot of information here. We even have little ghosts. If you look at all those, there's a little ghost. There's all kinds of stuff. There's a rocket. So according to the artwork in this card, it's somebody who's insatiably looking at all different things. And I think that goes with this, looking at everything online. But it's the devil. No matter what he tries to do, like the devil's right there. He's got his arm around him. He can't get away. He can't get away. And I mean, if this happens to be the day because we have the death card, but then it's, it's in a challenge position. So there's that not letting go. Well, he's not letting go of the devil. But, like these two cards together could have to do with a major problem with control. Because the devil card, there's a lot there. So I always look at addiction and control issues, like I was saying. But also, yes, folks, also, I see it as apathy. Because how else can a person be so cruel? He doesn't care about anything but money. And his cruelty is, it's very apparent. So he's locked up in that, and that's part of his karmic pattern. And I don't know, with this combo here, I really feel like he just keeps getting hit upside. If you go with the artwork, just being hit upside the head every day. Because, look, this guy's got his hands in the money jar. And the devil's trying to, the angel of death here is trying to teach him that this isn't what it's all about. This is like an ego, the death of the ego, but the unhealthy ego, because if we don't have a healthy ego, we can't function in life. So you don't want to get rid of your ego. So always going towards the money. Of course, he loves his food. Who doesn't? But he's addicted, right? Money and food and comfort. And then he's also very addicted to what people are saying about him online. And what's happening to him today is he's losing his head over decisions about money, even though this is the Ace of Swords. If I have to go with artwork, these look like coins to me. Unless he's popping the top off of Coke bottles, because he does like the Coke in if you see him sitting at tables where like in Mar-a-Lago or anywhere else where he's eating, drinking with somebody, he always has the glass bottles of Coca-Cola near him. But he's supposed to be drinking Diet Coke, so I don't know, maybe he's going back and forth. Or maybe they are Diet Coke and I just can't see that in the image. But anywho, money, food, addiction to his not real fame, but he thinks he's famous. And he's literally lost his head to those types of ideas in his life. His focus, so the Ace of Swords is a card for focus. His focus has to do with money, food, power, control. So if that's what he's focusing on all the time, it's like live by the sword, die by the sword. It's going to be money and his own body that works against him every day. And this could be somebody online who is saying things about him, especially in reference to his executive orders. Because, look at this. If we just go with artwork here. This guy's writing all this stuff. But, what's it about? And if I were using the regular tarot and this card up right here, the Ace of Swords would come through reversed, I would be thinking his Sharpie pen. So, okay, let's keep going. Wheel of Fortune. This is interesting artwork. I'll just leave that there. And then the Seven of Cups, major illusion there. Illusion is what a lot of people call this card. Let's go on more with the relationships, okay? Yeah, I mean, these two go really very well together. So he's trying to turn his wheel of fate. What's happening to him, though, actually, because this isn't what he's doing, it's what is happening to him. People, so just to summarize here, what's happening to him, he's being tempted, and he can't seem to get out from under that control. It's killing him. People are getting information online about him and putting it out there constant, and he is addicted to seeing what they say about him. And then he goes into Sharpie pen mode and does some executive orders, but he's fated with this, Wheel of Fortune here. He's fated to have just elusive type of relationships that don't work well, going in two different directions. Joined at the hip via codependency and other problems, but this isn't real love. This isn't real care. Let's see what's at the bottom. Yeah. Again, so I get the Temperance card for him all the time, but he's running out of time in this deck. In his health readings, the Temperance card continually comes through reverse, which is, his grave illness, or his grave illnesses, because he's got more than one. So time is running out. Time's running out. That's what's happening to him. Yeah. We could even say this is father time right here. A little bit. Okay, well, that's it for today. Have a wonderful day, you guys. Take good care as always. Bye.